How do investigators determine the timeline of events in a murder? Imagine you're trying to piece together a puzzle, but instead of pieces, you have fragments of time and evidence. That's what investigators face when determining the timeline of events in a murder. So, how do they do it? First, they start by gathering all the evidence they can find. This includes physical evidence like CCTV footage, payment receipts, and phone calls, as well as accounts from suspects and witnesses. Each piece of evidence is marked on a timeline, which is essentially a line that represents the time frame of the crime. This timeline is divided into segments, usually with time intervals marked out, like 7:10 p.m., 7:20 p.m., and so on. Above the line, they write down what the suspect claimed to be doing at those times, and below the line, they add information from witnesses and other evidence. This helps them see any discrepancies between different accounts. Investigators also use color to organize the information. For example, all witness statements might be in pink, suspect information in purple, and other evidence in red. This makes the timeline easier to read and understand. In digital investigations, advanced tools are used to track events chronologically. This involves looking at file access logs, user activity, and other digital footprints. Software like Belkasoft Evidence Center can combine various types of events, such as email, chat logs, and file creation times, into a single timeline. This helps investigators identify patterns, oddities, and potential threats. When creating the timeline, investigators start at the time relevant to the crime and end at the time the investigation concludes. They record everything that happened during this period, including key events like the discovery of evidence, witness statements, and forensic analyses. For instance, if a body is found, the timeline would include when the body was discovered, when the forensic team arrived, and when each piece of evidence was collected. It would also include the identities of persons encountered and how their identities were verified, like checking a driver's license. In essence, the timeline acts as a roadmap for the investigation, ensuring that no critical details are missed and that the sequence of events is clear. It's a powerful tool that helps investigators make informed decisions and present the case effectively in court. By meticulously reconstructing the events, investigators can build a solid case and ensure justice is served. So the next time you hear about a murder investigation, remember the intricate process of creating a timeline that helps piece together the puzzle of what really happened.